A peaceful Saturday morning was shattered in a quiet Portland suburb. A small plane, seemingly falling from the sky, crashed directly into a row of townhouses. The impact sent shockwaves through the neighborhood. A plume of thick black smoke billowed into the air. The horrifying scene unfolded before the eyes of stunned residents, leaving them grappling with the sudden tragedy. The crash occurred just before 10:30 a.m. local time. The aircraft, a twin-engine Cessna 421C, plummeted from the sky, clipping power lines and a utility pole before slamming into the residential complex. The impact, as loud as an explosion according to witnesses, instantly ignited a raging inferno. Flames engulfed the townhouses, spreading with terrifying speed. "It happened so fast," recounted a visibly shaken Sarah Miller who lives across the street. "I heard this awful sound like grinding metal and then this huge boom. I looked out my window and saw the plane, on fire, already inside the building. The chaos was immediate. Panicked residents fled their homes, desperate to escape the rapidly spreading fire. Screams pierced the air as neighbors searched frantically for loved ones. I saw people running out of their homes, some without shoes, covered in soot," shared John Davis, who rushed to help. "The heat from the fire was incredible. You could feel it a block away." Witnesses reported seeing debris, including parts of the plane's fuselage, scattered across the street and yards. The air was thick with the acrid smell of smoke and burning debris. Within minutes, sirens wailed as first responders arrived at the scene. Firefighters, battling the intense heat and flames, worked tirelessly to contain the blaze. Paramedics, their faces grim, rushed to treat the injured. The scene was one of utter devastation, the air thick with tension and urgency. The primary focus: search and rescue. The extent of the casualties remains unclear. However, authorities have confirmed that several residents are unaccounted for. Search and rescue teams, aided by specially trained dogs, are meticulously combing through the wreckage. Each passing hour diminishes hope, but the teams press on, determined to bring closure to the families anxiously awaiting news. Section 4. Investigation launched, unraveling the mystery of the crash. As the smoke began to clear, attention turned towards the cause of this devastating accident. The Federal Aviation Administration and the National Transportation Safety Board have launched a full-scale investigation. Experts are meticulously examining the crash site, collecting debris, and reviewing air traffic control recordings. Their goal: to piece together the events leading up to the crash. Preliminary reports indicate that the Cessna had taken off from a nearby airport just minutes before the crash. However, the reason for its sudden descent remains a mystery. Investigators are looking into everything from mechanical failure to pilot error and even the possibility of a bird strike, although it is still too early to pinpoint the exact cause. Section 5. Community, in shock, picking up the pieces, offering support. This tragedy has left an indelible mark on the community. The residents, many of whom knew each other well, are struggling to come to terms with the loss and the devastation. The outpouring of support, however, has been overwhelming. Local churches and community centers have opened their doors, offering shelter and comfort to displaced families. Volunteers are working tirelessly, providing food, clothing, and emotional support. The healing process will be long and arduous, but the spirit of resilience and compassion shines through the darkness, reminding everyone that even in the face of tragedy, hope endures.